So that's it, the penultimate week before the final week of hard training is completed. This week has been really good, from recovering from my half marathon PB really well to going into a really strong session and having a really good workout with that, to kind of just everything clicking, everything feeling good, leading up to the long run on Sunday and finally getting a 20 miler done. So it is a very grey bank holiday Monday and Harry and I, napkin extraordinaire, have been out for some recovery miles. I'm not sure there's that much recovery to be had pushing around a baby elephant, but you know, we're going for it. Can you see that? That's Harry's weapon. He's been carrying around a fork for a fair few days now. It's his latest thing to carry around in his hand. Whatever. But yeah, some recovery bites, some recovery run done. And yeah, yesterday was great, but I've got to crack on with another week and get after it. Go back to threshold work.
Yeah, I don't like the faster. Oh.
You don't have to jump in the pond, babe.
Oh, I'm going to jump in the pond.
Fred's concerned.
He's not, he's looking the other way, he's thinking about ducks, geese.
No.
Harry.
So, I just offered to cool down with Matt and Fred. It's pulling the buggy along a bit too quick.
I do my cool down slow, babe. You're running off.
It's not me, it's Fred. It's Fred, he can't settle into the pace. What's that noise? Is that the deer? They sound like that Biffa truck. Oh, now he's seen them. Guess who's back? Bucket truck. It's not me today though. It's Matt's turn. What is it today? Thursday. Yeah, it's Thursday. So it's Matt's turn to track it up today. And I've come along to do my part today and film him on the bike. We've got this shitty old bike. Whilst I had my little hiatus on YouTube, we had a bit of an episode where we came back from my brother's wedding and so had decided to steal 2 of our bikes. So the nice bike that we use for filming and my mountain bike, that's gone. So yeah, we're back with the charity shop bargain because I'll be honest, we just can't afford to replace bikes at the moment. But yeah, anyway, completely went off on a tangent there. But yeah, filming Matt today. I'm going to do the warm-up with him, so I get a few miles in, then obviously cycle and film him, and then maybe run again later. I was supposed to do my long run today, but I've just shifted things around this week, just because I'm not feeling long run ready yet. So I'm going to do my long run tomorrow because what I really need now is to bank the decent long runs. So I want to make sure I'm not fatigued and carrying session legs and race legs and stuff, so try and get a bit of extra recovery in. Anyway, I think Matt wants to go. He's holding the camera, so best go warm up.
So we're just talking about flexibility in training, and Kelly ran a half marathon on Sunday, smashed her PB by 7 minutes. She did a recovery run on Monday, straight back into a session on Tuesday on the track.
Ugh.
Yesterday was a recovery run. bike and gym. And now today she's like, I feel a bit banged up. I don't know why. I don't know what's wrong. And there's me thinking, because you've absolutely smashed your body to bits over the last week.
Yeah, I'm feeling it today.
So I'm trying to explain that it's absolutely natural to feel like garbage on some of your easy runs, because, you know, hard days hard, easy days easy, and she has to wait now, do some easy miles until her legs come back to her.
Bring me back to life.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully soon, because I've got a long run tomorrow, which should have been today.
So yeah, long run. Decided yesterday that there was no way she could do the long run today, and that another easy run, push it back. That's the thing. It's so easy to just be flexible. You don't have to stick to the plan exactly. Like,
make the plan work for you.
Yes, society works on a 7-day week, but you don't have to. Just move everything around and fit things in when you can and when your body's ready. So, long run tomorrow. If not, long run the next day. But she'll get her long run done. That's the next priority run.
One day when I grow up, I want to run speeds like Matthew. Here we go. Here we go, all about the silver. God, it's hard keeping everything on the bike. It's a bit of a workout, especially this bike is a pile of crap. The seat keeps going down, so yeah, my legs are a little bit uncomfortable on this. But anyway, nice 3-mile run together. That's Matt's session done. He absolutely smashed it. So yeah, he's having a cool down now, doing a cool down, having a cool down. But yeah, good day in our household. You know, we're tightening these screws, we're tightening it all up for Berlin. We both want it, really want it. Ooh, so it's Friday. Today should have been my long run day, but we had a pretty awful night in our house. So woke up this morning, 5:45 to have my pre-run breakfast, had my breakfast, and then fell asleep. The sofa was just so comfy. So yeah, didn't set an alarm obviously because I wasn't expecting to fall asleep and missed my slot. That's fine. You know, these training plans, you have got to be so flexible because, you know, aside from life, work, family, commitments that can crop up, illnesses, you may just not be ready for a certain run, a certain workout. So if you can shift it around, if you can be pretty flexible and make it work, that always helps. I didn't do it Thursday because I wasn't ready body wise. Didn't do it today because I'm a lazy beggar who likes to sleep in. So I'll do it Sunday. Bit of a pain for us. It's Matt's busiest day of coaching, as you all know. But you know, we'll make it work. So today was a 7-mile progressive run. Felt a bit tough. My chest is actually feeling a little bit tight today. Not sure why that is. Don't know. But just feel a little bit. I think I'm gonna have to like change my running name. The fatigued runner. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, 7-mile progression done. Did the job. Ticked it off. Did have kind of like a 10-second pause at one point where I almost got run over, which was fun. But yeah, Friday done. Well, coach set 20 miles. 20 miles is what I did. That was really tough at the end, and I did fall off quite a bit. Just my back and like my glutes really seized up. They're really aching. My period's due today. And sorry, fellas. I know some of you don't want to hear it, but it really does affect you. Anyway, 20 miles banked. I'm really happy to have banked that after a big week. Yeah, kind of needed to bank it. I've not done many 20 milers at all. I've done ultra training long runs, which is very different. But only probably 2 attempts at 20 milers, one 20 mile race and one not even 20 mile for marathon training in previous cycles. Yeah, they daunt me a lot. But today I thought, do you know, it's just getting done. I had to stop for a little bit to get my blood sugars up. But that's about it. Really tired and aching now. Really need a hot bath. The Diet Coke. I'm really thirsty. I've also got to go and rescue water bottles. I just went. I didn't really take on enough water again. I'm not sure how much that's affected me not getting the liquids in. But anyway, yeah, done. So it's all been going good this week, but obviously there have been some issues in August, which I touched upon in my half marathon vlog. So in August, 2 weeks were pretty much wiped out with sinusitis. What started off as a heavy cold then turned into sinusitis, and it just took a while to shift. I did do some running. I did attempt a session, which wasn't my best session, but I did manage to get it done whilst I had the cold. But when it developed into sinusitis, I found it really difficult to do my long run, to do anything of any effort. It just hurt too much in my head. And if you've ever suffered with sinusitis before, you'll know that it is quite painful all around here. And I just felt generally really lethargic, just not great.
Well, what another shit day. Oh, they're stacking up. They are stacking up. This sinusitis now is... I'm just done with it. I think I either need to go and see the doctor for antibiotics, or I don't know, like I keep trying to run through this and it's just not working. So that was only 10 miles on my plan 20. It's another week of a missed long run. I am going to try again on Monday. I'm going to have to cancel on Gemma. She'll understand. You know, she's all about that marathon training life. So she'll understand that I'll have to cancel coffee and cake in favour of trying 20 miles again. But yeah, just, oh man, it's tough. We've had a bad day. Matt DNF'd his race, and it's been a really long, emotional day tracking him, because I knew it was going wrong for him. I could tell by the splits that, you know, something was up. And to not... I found myself getting emotional, but to be able to support him properly was a bit of a yeah. So I just, you know, I hated the thought of him out there on his own, beating himself up, which I know he would have been doing. And since I've spoken to him, I'm having to kind of reinforce that, you know, I'm proud of him. Everyone is so proud of him. I don't think Matt will ever be completely upfront and tell people just how poorly he was. We've done numerous COVID tests. We've had all sorts of COVID tests. It's not COVID. We've just all got illnesses. But yeah, he's had it on his chest, some kind of chest infection. So anyway, the fact that he's gone out there to try out of his own crap 2 weeks just makes me proud of him, that he had the guts to start. So anyway, trying to find positives at the moment, but it's a tough week. It's another shit week for me, marathon training. And to be honest, I didn't have the weeks anyway to mess around with. So in a bit of a funny headspace at the moment.
In an ideal world, we wouldn't have lost those 2 weeks in August. I do think that it has impacted me a little bit. I don't think that I've come on as far as I could have if I'd have had those 2 weeks. That's life. Stuff happens. You're never ever going to get a completely smooth marathon training cycle. There is always going to be an issue come up somewhere, and that was my issue those 2 weeks. Prior to those 2 weeks, I had banked some really good long runs. There's been some 18 miles in there. There was one 18 miler which was very good, which included some tempo efforts mixed in with some easy miles. How all long runs should finish. I've actually been craving a Mars bar since, well, Matt went out this morning, and he did his long run, which was a bit longer, and he ended up bonking and borrowing chocolate from a cafe.
It was embarrassing. I had to say, sorry, I've got no money, I'll be back later to pay, but please can I have some sugar?
We're not that skint, it's just he didn't have his phone on him for Apple Pay or cash on him, which is a rookie error. But yeah, he said he had a Mars bar from the shop, and the last 2 miles of that run, all I could think about was a Mars bar, and luckily my blood sugars have crashed. So, but they were really stable in that run. But anyway, that's 18 miles done. I'm bloody proud of that run. I've gone out in the afternoon.
After flat pack?
After flat pack all day, yeah, I've been flat packing today. We didn't get much sleep last night because obviously the women's marathon.
What sort of mental head does flat pack and then does 18 miles?
It's actually a big day in our household. Big day in our house because Matt has done 29 miles this morning before he bonked. So he got up early to do 29 miles. Reunited with Andy. And then I've done 18 just then, but how many of them did you do with me? Six, 7?
Yeah. 6 and a bit.
6 and a bit.
So I done like 35 miles, you done 18.
Grand total of, I can't think, I'm so spaced out. Wow, I'll come back to you on that one. What are you?
Can't show this though. I'm not even thinking of.
I obviously did my half marathon where I got my PB at the end of August, and I did do a 15-mile long run the Monday before that, but that one was horrific and I ended up actually in tears, probably about 10 miles, just not feeling good. So to go from starting that week feeling really crap to doing the half marathon and feeling really good, that was a good turn, and I needed that. But anyway, the 20 miles is done, so we've got one 20-miler in the bank. Now, obviously I've said that we're being quite aggressive now. I've had these 2 weeks in August that didn't go to plan, and we're still being aggressive. Now we're 3 weeks out from Berlin, and I'm not starting taper yet. I'm going for another week at least, and in that time I will be trying to get at least one long run in, maybe even 2. It all depends on how I recover from this week, but yeah, ideally we will get another long run or 2 in and have a short taper for Berlin. When I say short taper, I mean around 10 days, maybe 2 weeks, but just got to play it by ear and see what's going. But yeah, for the moment we're just going to keep pushing forward. The eagle-eyed among you, I share everything on Strava. I don't hide any of my workouts, I've got no reason to. Now the eagle-eyed among you will know that I am not on target right now to be getting a BQ at Berlin, but it doesn't mean that I am not going to give it my best shot. We don't actually know right now what my marathon pace will be. It's all a little bit of a guessing game at the moment. We're going to wait and see how next week goes and then go from there and come up with a race plan, what pace that we think I should go out at. I will be going for it at Berlin. I will be going for it regardless whether it means a BQ or if it just means a PB or if it just means completing it. I will be going for it at Berlin. But I will do a separate vlog all about race strategy, race tactics. We will be doing the lead up, we'll be doing taper, we'll be doing lots of different things. There'll be lots of different bits of information coming out now, just how I'm going to deal with going into my goal marathon. Is when they come up. So yeah, it will be a bit of fun. And there is a plan going forward if I don't BQ at Berlin. But like I said, I'm going for it. So right now the goal is Berlin. Anyway, that's a little bit of a summary of where I'm at. Not enough long runs, session's okay, 2 weeks haven't really helped, but on the whole, I'm feeling fit, I'm feeling good, and I'm certainly feeling in PB shape. It's just what that PB will be. Hope that you've enjoyed this vlog. Please do like, share and subscribe. Stick around, follow the journey. I'm excited. I'm excited because I know that there's a PB in me and it could be a huge, huge, huge PB. I feel like I have worked my socks off this year and I have been consistent overall. There's been things that haven't been perfect. Of course there has. But I am so excited to be going into this next few weeks and actually getting to Berlin and running a marathon and all of that, especially after COVID and lockdowns. I say after COVID, I know it's still around, but yeah, it's really exciting and I'm excited, I'm nervous, but we'll see what the next few weeks bring. For now, hope that you are all well. Let me know how you are feeling ahead of your goal races this autumn, and if everything's going well with your training. Do another catch up next week, but until then, stay safe and happy running.
I've been fighting everything you say. I've been trying to go the other way.